Lorenzi Estate Wines. Welcome to another Wine World Talk. Today it's spring, summer will be around the corner, and we're releasing our brand new Estate Grenache Rosé, 100%. Each year we try to use a different grape from the estate. We make the rosé in the traditional way, in that we do an early press and then we go ahead and ferment it naturally. Let's see what we got in this one. I love the color. This beautiful salmon pink tone is radiating. Let's see what we got in the nose. Wow, it's like opening up a bag of Jolly Ranchers. Fresh watermelon, fresh strawberry, some guava, a little pink grapefruit, a fruit bomb. The fruit explodes on the floor palate. It's got some structure in the mid palate and finishes dry. This is the kind of rosé that you could have by yourself by the pool, or you could have it with some spare ribs, maybe some grilled chicken, grilled shrimp would be outstanding, maybe some tapas even. The flavor profile is big, bold, and expressive for a rosé. And the reason I'm mentioning it today is we're releasing it today. We were going to have a big release party, but things got in the way. So if you get a chance to go online, check it out. It's a wine that I think you'll like. In addition to the rosé today, we're going to talk about some new reds that we have. As you know, we have estate grown grapes in several categories. Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Malbec, Petit Verdot, Zinfandel, Syrah, Petite Sirah, and Grenache. Today we're going to check out a 2016 Zinfandel. I've chosen this elongated aerator so that gives you an idea of what you can do when a wine might be a little bit tight. Tight means it's not exactly expressive as it should be. Using an aerator like this allows you to get some air into the pore. Let's see what the fruit in the nose is like. Oh, this fruit is delicious. This fruit is every bit as fruit forward as the rosé we just talked about. You're getting blackberry a bit, you're getting cranberry a bit, but mostly it's boysenberry. You're also getting sort of a candy apple quality to it, plus some spice and a little vanilla in the nose. I'll see what it tastes like. That's what we look for in a wine. We want the nose to be expressive of what the taste will become. And when I judge a wine, I'm looking at how the nose translates into the flavors, eventually how it finishes. And this is a one-way street to great flavor. Our Zen in 2016 comes in two versions. One is what we call the black label and one is called the blue label. They're both made the same way from the same grapes. The difference being that the black label we treated the way we normally treat our Zens and released it the way we normally release it. The blue label we kept back in barrels for another 8 months. It's very interesting that the very same grape, the very same wine can be different from one version to the next simply based on aging. When we release the blue label, which will be probably in the fall, we'll be able to talk with you about that. Let's take a look at our Cabernet. This is a 2016. Again, we're giving it a good aeration here. Let's see how this opens up. Yeah, very expressive. Similar notes to the Zen, but more exaggerated. The fruit is a little blacker than redder. The spice is a little deeper. There's even a coca mocha sensation in the nose, and I get a whiff of bacon fat on the finish. Maybe I'll just smell this. I won't drink it. Wow. And again, the flavors extend right from the nose. They are the same string of sensation. The interesting thing about this 16 cab, there's a very famous men's cologne maker called Tom Ford, and he makes a men's cologne called Tuscan Leather, and that's what this wine reminds me of, both in the nose and in the finish. Let's take a look at our third player for today. This also is an estate red. This is a 2016 Petite Sirah. Now, Petite Sirah is a little different animal than the Cab and the Zin. It's a bigger, bolder wine. Sometimes it gets really bold. We had one in 2015 that every time we tasted it, we would shake our heads and said, wow, that's like a hammer. It was so intense. The 16 is not so much that way, but let's see how it's evolved in the bottle. So, yes, there's still a sense of power, but there's more spice to this. Dark plums, dark cherries, maybe nutmeg, maybe some white pepper versus black pepper. Let's see what this is about. Same characteristics that we talked about with the other two wines, where the flavor profile follows from the nose right on through to the finish of the wine. Bigger, bolder than the Cab or the Zin, but unto itself, it's a great varietal. We also use it to blend. Hope you enjoyed this. We hope to see you again next time. Don Lorenzi saying cheers.